Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 25 of Crusader Kings 3. In the last video we took another province from Powys over here. We made the Duchess of Wessex into our spy master, and she actually liked us, but then she died and all of her land got split up, and there's some really nasty border gore here in terms of who owns Wessex's land. It's all just a complete and utter mess. Always really hard to sort those things out, because it's not like you can just have a big session where you say, right, we're going to start taking everybody's titles off them and give it back to people sensibly. So yeah, internal border gore is always a problem, especially when you do start with that autonomous vassals. But we have now gone up to limited crown authority, so that's nice. We're making a decent amount of money, we're making a decent amount of everything, but the problem that we just had right at the very end is we lost our alliance with Asturus because the current ruler died. And their current leader is possessed. Great. You don't have any children, so there's not really a lot that I can do there. That's not useful. Now, Francia. Okay, let's have a look at my relations. Do I have anyone that I could try and use or do anything? My son doesn't even have a child of his own. And he's actually straight up an atheist anyway. Yes, is he doing something he shouldn't be? With my wife. No, that's his mother. No, that's my wife. Yeah, so that's his mother. It should be. Yeah, so his mother is also a friend. That just didn't translate for a second there. So yeah, so basically he's friends with his mother and his brother. That's fine. So he's actually allied to... Is that Alba? No. Wow, random place down here. Okay, so there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now. But we do need to get an alliance. So how can we get an alliance then? Because at the moment we're kind of stuffed. So we'd need to be married to the ruler, or the ruler would need to be our child parent or sibling, or they would need to be married to a child parent, sibling, grandchild, grandparent, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew. So basically a direct relative up to once removed. Or we'd need to be married to one of his children, parents, siblings, grandchildren. Or his child, parent or sibling is married to a child, parent or sibling of us. Well, what have we got here? We've got a sibling who is married. We could try and marry him off to our mother or something, or marry someone off in here to our mother. That would be really weird. His parents are both dead. You're probably already married, aren't you? I didn't check. I'm clicking on random stuff. You. Yeah, you're married. Not a lot we can do there. That is problematic. We've got to be very, very careful now, because the chances of Alba doing something are quite high. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my kinswoman Duchess Aethwyn goes on about friendship, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? So we can have interesting conversation for 10 years. Again, gives us another 1 diplomacy and 1 learning, or we can become closer to being friendly with her. She's in Dublin, so it's not really going to be that useful to us directly. Do I still... Right, okay. Questions. Had interesting conversation. Does it stack? Because we've already got it. It ends in 51. I'm going to roll the dice because I don't know if it does. Yeah, it doesn't appear to stack, so that's known for next time. Having spoken over dinner for a while, she leans over to tell me she finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about many different things. Okay. Cool. Let's unpause. We've got a new lifestyle perk. I mean, keeping that dread is probably useful. We're definitely going to go for the cheaper mercenary hire cost, especially now that we don't have any allies. I mean, I guess I could try and get an alliance with you. Oh, you're still a claimant. And our military strength is about the same though, which is useful. We could still try and get a marriage or something somewhere. But again, we don't have any children, so... I mean, we could just go in and just straight up try and see if we can get him killed off. There's actually an 83% chance that we could be successful in murdering him and only a 5% chance that we get caught. Let's go for that. In fact, what we can do is we can grab you and put you onto support schemes. And that might even increase that a little bit more. Yeah, 95, 95. Yeah, 95, 95. Okay, feast returning home. What a feast. So, minus 20 stress there. Okay, that's decent going. Wars we can declare. We've got someone we can ransom. Sure. I'm not sure why I got you imprisoned, but sure. So the money's coming in nicely. Greetings, my... Oh, another feast. So many feasts. That's all we do is feast. We're going to be huge. Every guest is gathered. There's the 10 gold. So what have we got here? It's one food... So it's the same thing again. So we know that interesting conversation doesn't stack. So let's go down the route of gaining some friends here. Sway infiltrators. It's come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Winchester, the capital of my spy master. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. So we can lose 65 gold. I don't think we need to rush that. Feast, the dilemma. The feast is dwindling down and I find myself deep in conversation with my flexible vassal. Okay. Well, he is a homosexual. My flexible vassal, Earl Swithelm. He inquires about my opinion of court alliances, a subject I'm deeply interested in myself. So he can become our friend. We don't want a rivalry. Yeah, let's get a friendship there then. With suspicion, again, this is another event with our son. So is he paranoid again? So again, same event again, just to become... get rid of the paranoid. Faction is created against us. I thought there already was a faction against us. What's going on down here with Hereford? Who are you at war with and why? You're fighting within yourselves. You probably shouldn't be doing that. Factions. Yeah, so just one member in this faction. Who are you and why do you keep doing this? You're an evil blackguard. Anything I do to him would probably be considered tyranny. What is our current relationship with the Spy Master? It's still only +5. Oh, well, I don't think he's going to have much traction to get that faction going, and that wasn't a deliberate rhyme. Sure, -40 stress. So he's the guy down here. And even less stress. And, oh, and what's this we've got here? The trait Eager Reveller. Lose 20 stress. What does Eager Reveller give us? +2 diplomacy, +1 intrigue. Yeah, excellent. Nice. So we're now up to 16 diplomacy. That's decent. That's a good enough trait. I think most of my vassals relatively like me. Who are you? You're a powerful vassal. Again, you're not... You've got 14 stewardship. Ulf is a powerful vassal, but he's my chancellor anyway. 23 diplomacy. You're my steward. That's fine. You are tribal, though. Only feudal vassals, not including barons, can have individual obligations. Can we not force him to change that? He's got a hook on us. Oh yeah, he's the guy over here that has the hook on us because he knows that we're a non-believer. Levies and taxes are reduced. But he's tribal anyway, so why did he even bother? That's a bit weird. That he blackmailed me to reduce... Was it him that did that? I can't even remember. Anyway. Yeah, none of the other powerful vassals really are deserving of a position on the council, so I think that is fine. But yeah, we've got a couple of tribal vassals here. That'll all get sorted out eventually. One title lost on succession. The Kingdom of Wales, which will go to our brother. That's fine. I didn't even realise this was here. So you can see who would get the titles. So yeah, gender law, male preference, succession law. So we can't go for any of these single realm ones because we'd need high crown authority. Which is the next one. Yeah, so we need high crown authority to do that. We could do these ones, but we'd need the hereditary rule innovation. Heraldry, hereditary rule, or heraldry. Yeah, so we can't really do any of these. All children inherit equally. All children inherit. Yeah, what we really need is primogeniture. Oldest child inherits. Your oldest child inherits all of your titles. That's the one that I'd like to have. Although sometimes you want the youngest child, depending on your kids. But so yeah, so we'd need high crown authority and we'd need the primogeniture innovation. So we can't change the succession law just yet. We could also change the gender preference to male only, male preference equal, whatever. So at the moment it will go to males. Unless there are no males, then it will go to females. Okay, Leicester's carry on. Our hook on you has expired. And on you. So there's some construction done. We've got a lot of money. Again, it's probably still worth building some stuff if we can. Flipping factions. Let's go into Stafford. And again, I think the only thing we can upgrade is this. Gives us more tax, increase the fort level, increase the garrison. Sure. Derby, what about you? Let's upgrade the pastures. And that's about all the upgrades we're going to be able to do. Now, I've not been doing any upgrades down here at Exeter. I didn't really see the point of it, because I'm probably going to end up giving it away. These factions, is that two different factions now? Yes, it is. They're both too weak to send ultimatums. These are just peasants. So you want lower crown authority. And you want independence from the Legion. So this is Dutch Catholic populists. So these are these guys up here. I don't even know why we have this. It's just because you were basically part of Wessex at some point. I mean, we could try and take on like the Dutch, but he does have a couple of alliances. Upper Burgundy. Let's just assume I can't even see what declaring war on him would do. Also quite surprised that I don't have any claims over there either. Because we could have tried to grab some more of this land over in Europe. How is our Chancellor doing right now? We had him fabricating over here. It's going quite slow. Once he's done that, we'll see if we can declare over there. We've got a claim on Ulm. Oh, we've gained the trait consumption. That's not generally good. We've still got our really good position. A crimson stain, so stark against the pale cloth. I stare at it in disbelief, suppressing another cough. Did it? Did I? I wipe my fingers against my lips, my hand trembling as I pull it back. I can feel the warm wetness, but I dread to look. I'm afraid you have contracted consumption, my lord. I will treat you immediately. Do no more than is necessary. It is too late for caution. She's really good. I think I'm going to take the gamble. We lost the trait consumption. Excellent. She's presented me with a potion of the most peculiar sorts. It had neither odour nor taste, possessing the appearance of liquid silver. The metallic brew was easy enough to ingest, yet I could not suppress my unease. Strangely enough, I no longer feel any symptoms. It's a miracle. Excellent. So, yeah, we've got a claim on Ulm, which is down here in the middle somewhere. Is it, like, around here? Cannot even remember. Europe is just a mess. I mean, that's historically accurate. Not that this particular map is historically accurate, just Europe being a general mess of border gore and little vast city-states fighting amongst themselves. But yes, Europe is even... I mean, what's going on up here with Scandinavia? Scandinavia is also a mess. So these guys just... See, Wessex is sieging out... Are you just fighting against your brother? What is going on here? Yeah, you're just fighting against yourselves for some reason. I don't even know what they're doing. It's like, what? You're up to plus 34 now. Now we've got more infighting going on up here. What's going on? I thought vassals weren't supposed to fight between themselves under limited crown authority. Or is that on high crown authority? There used to be one where vassals couldn't fight amongst themselves. So the problem with doing this is you end up with vassals getting really, really strong. We're getting a few guests with claims. Okay, so this guy we can attempt to kill him off. Sure, there's a 5% chance of being discovered. He is dead. Spiders do not talk. Okay, right, so... Leader of Alba is dead. Before that happens, just want to check something. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. If I go to the council and click on the fabricate, it should show me where I have claims. So green is anywhere where I can get a claim. This, this sort of lavender colour is held by me directly. Pink is somewhere I already have a claim on, which is weird, obviously, because I might already own it anyway. But that's where I already have a claim. This green colour is where I can fabricate a claim. So I can fabricate claims here and here. And then anywhere where I have a claim... Yeah, I can't see anywhere else where I have a claim. So it's obviously not showing my claims from my court. Which is a shame, because I wanted to see where I had claims on. Is there a map mode for that? Counties, terrain, development, governments... Houses, cultures, faiths. Yeah, I can't see one that shows me where I've got claims. It's a little bit weird. Okay, that's fine. Not really a lot going on there, but let's see what happened as a result of killing off the king here. I mean, I don't have any... Well, actually, I do have some claims against you. He does have one ally. It's not showing me who that is. My claims... We've literally just got Ulster there. It does say that we are similar in terms of our size. What about if we were to go for somebody else's claims? Well, you've got a decent amount of land you could claim. I mean, that would be some outstanding border gore if we could get that. But the fact that he's got an ally is problematic, and I don't like it. So, I mean, how many people would we have to get rid of to really weaken him down? And what are our chances of another murder scheme working? 95-95 again. Let's go for it. I don't know how we're doing this. We've obviously got somebody inside the court that is really helping us. Our sister-in-law, possibly, is in there helping out. In fact, we should be able to see exactly who is on the scheme. We've got somebody in there that's really helping out, but... And there's more that we could invite. Yes, our sister-in-law actually refuses. There's somebody there that can be convinced, but it's already 95, so we don't really need to do too much there. Let's have a quick look at those factions. Again, nothing to really worry about at that stage. We might have to worry in another year when these people that are not allowed to join factions, in a year's time when they are allowed to join factions, that could be problematic. That said, they mostly like us right now, so we could be okay. I'm going to end the video here, though, because we're over the 20-minute mark, so thanks a lot for watching. I do hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 3. If you are, please do consider leaving a like on the video, as it really helps the channel to grow. I will see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.